can do. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. Ask me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the. How many couches I cried. Shout out South Street and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
The 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
10 at the 17-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Seahawks nothing. Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll try to run for it with Penny. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Penny, a first down carry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Now Rashad Penny. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Rashad Penny.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now it's Carson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Chuck Clark, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack. Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he got blown up, losing yardage. It's going to make second down pretty tough. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Seahawks nothing.
They go play action with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
On the throw.
Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
Quick slant to Brown. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. Fourth down, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown, 38 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Seahawks nothing. Justin
Tucker now. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 48 yards. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of 1.
Another try for Penny. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Penny will try to punch it in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. Now Now Jackson back into his end zone. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And they work this out past the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First and 10.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And some room to work. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. 7 yards, the pickup there. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 32.
Jackson going to run. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Ravens 21. Seahawks nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at their own 24. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Dancing to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On third down, Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Jackson's going to look to run it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun on third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. a shotgun handoff to Hill. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right, got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
This is second nature. All is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus will.
Party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. Go ahead, touch down like that. Go ahead, touch down like that. Go round, how round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball, 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females, I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Count it for and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit, cause if I shoot my shot I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch.
Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
work the middle, 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 work the middle.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Play action. Now Jackson. And incomplete to open things up.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Off play action. Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it'll give the Ravens a first down.
Check 26, check 26.
Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. Man open left side is Brown. Now they can't bring him down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Down right around the 25. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
25-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's the option play now to the left. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
23-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Off play action. Jackson. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Jackson, off play action. Flushed out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try to run with Dobbins, and he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. From the gun, Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
11 on the play. First down.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Play action. It's Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed, speed, speed. Just throw it to him, and you got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They go play action with Wilson. Being chased out left. And incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Penny. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that Puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First and 10.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Second and 10.
Now that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Jackson. Now Brown. Oh, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Jackson now. Off the play fake. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown.
Philip Dorsett as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0.
Ravens nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Space to maneuver at the 40. He'll find Metcalf. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the gun, a give to Penny. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
With the give to Rashad.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
And they'll run it again with Penny. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the Seahawks.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Brought down at the 23.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. go play action now. Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. He's at the 40, past the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 95 yards, and the Ravens draw a bit closer. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Ravens 7. Justin Tucker
now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. He'll buy some time right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Off the play fake, Wilson. Flushed out right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Play action. Wilson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
At the Seahawks.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And incomplete.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Kane. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. 4th down, here's Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Penny. Penny hit, and the ball is jarred free. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he's got this down to the 35. Andrews. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action now. Jackson flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he will have a Ravens first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Dobbins running out of the gun. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
22-yard line.
Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
First down and goal to go.
On the option, Jackson will keep it. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
On the tackle.
Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line.
Goal at the 13-yard line.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly four-down territory. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete. Brings up fourth and goal.
Likely the play of the game here. Trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Seahawks 14.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's built private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
motivation. This is second nature. All is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus wept.
You should know it's automatic.